Hello, my lovelies. I'm back, and we are on with the tower. We're still only on the second level of the tower, and there are maybe four. Level meaning,
as you say.
oh, here we are at Irving's office. Level meaning how many stories the tower is.
Very well.
Got a small painted box from the first enchanter's desk. We got some private documents that we're gonna just snatch up. Oh, insufficient skill. No. Okay. I guess I'll have to go back for that box later.
On my way.
Enchanter's Journal. Let's read what this says, because it might be important for, it probably is important for this mission. Irving's Mistake is the name of this entry. And it says, I followed another apprentice through supposed secret maneuvers today and exposed her tendency towards blood magic. The environment of the tower is such that certain modes of thought are encouraged, both for good and ill. The students think we toy with them. The truth is far more intricate and directed. Deviant traits must be exposed early, or the whole circle suffers. Uldred has been very helpful in identifying the markers to look for. His skills and misdirection are admirable. I dare say that the apprentices would be shocked at his ability to manipulate them. I must organize a retreat such that the other enchanters can benefit from his skills. Excerpt from the journal of First Enchanter Irving. Yeah, he's real good at manipulation. What a great what a great teacher about whom we have nothing to worry about. All right, so that is floor 2. Let's go up to floor 3.
Very well.
I think this might be the floor where the Fade shows up. It might be the next one after that, but yeah, I think it's actually the next floor up. We got another chest to open. And that leveled up Liliana, but we're not going to touch her skills on camera because that's boring. We're just going to move along home. It's going to be a lot of fighting here. Yeah, for real though, this is going to be rough.
Yes.
And I'm actually strategically using people instead of just letting them do their own thing, just because, like I said, this battle's a little bit tough sometimes.
As you say. I tried to be merciful.
You heard her, guys. She tried to be merciful. Like, that wasn't so hard, but round 2 is about to come. Yeah, here comes round 2.
Be wary.
Actually hiding a little bit behind the column so that these guys have to come around. Like that guy. I want to make that guy come around. So that I can make him stop casting. This guy is a what? What is he? Oh, he's an arcane horror. He's a spellcaster, so that's what makes him a little more difficult than the others. I am going to try to focus fire on him a little bit. If you could help me out there, Win, that'd be a great deal of help. Oh yeah, and he's got an AoE, so I got to pull back. I don't want to get in that AoE blast.
I shall do it.
Jeez. Win, don't die.
I shall do it.
There we go. Take that. The rest of these guys are not so hard after the big one is down. Huzzah. Alright. That's the hardest battle, probably. Oh, right. There's these statues. Okay, so all along in this tower, I've been picking up notes of the apprentices, and they describe a some sort of a ritual that involves touching the statues. So we are going to touch the statues in the correct order, which I already have memorized because, again, I've played this game a lot. And the correct statue touching order
Don't think
is...
this story has a happy ending for our young taker of notes.
Okay, let's read what the notes are since Liliana mentioned them. Name of this note is Watchguard of the Reaching. It starts, I'm telling you guys, it's a test like the summoning. Why else would lessons be canceled? And that outburst in the library with Uldred? An older tome fell to a page on the Reaching, quoting in quotes. I copied what I could before they pushed us out. Ritual note. A sword lowered to strike through and ground. You can't tell me I wasn't supposed to see that. It's too convenient. I'm looking for more. You'd be smart to help. And then the next, there's a 4 asterisks as if notes by another person. The letter writer of the first one is named Gant. It's signed Gant. Next one is, no, and stop asking. I'm not getting in trouble because of you again. I don't care what's in the basement, and neither did the senior magi. Everything is about Uldred and the upper floors. I don't know what you're digging up, but those tomes are way older than our lesson texts. An apprentice shouldn't touch them. Ritual note. The threads burned before a giant spear raised. He stands alone, so whispers are known false. Nolan. Scribbled in the corner. Don't need him. Away new reaching, in quotes. First enchanter Dorval fell suddenly to a disease of the lungs. This unfortunate disruption in the direct line of descent from tower founding should be treated as opportunity. The Circle will reform practices to better address the times. Many rituals remain valuable, but some, the 2 bells, Garnel's Lament, Watchguard of the Reaching, Benford Daw, have little or no meaning in our texts. We will move forward as Dorval would have wished, and commit these and other ceremonies to the age we have left. With no plan of estate, his belongings have been transferred to the common library for the benefit of all. Excerpt, Circle of Magi Declaration, Kinloch Hold, Transitional, 5:90 Exalted. Scribbled in corner, reaching again, and old, they don't know, idiots. Words weaken. Next note, today we passed even further, far beyond any reach of man. The inverted glow of the Black City was always on the horizon of perception, but a path eludes as always. Untraveled in memory, living or otherwise, there is a pull, and whispers abound. Something great is there, and away from this, away in peripheral, another mind, untethered. Tomorrow I will reach out with my full attention and try to rescue him from his listing. Can someone else have come this far? The wonders we will share. Ritual note. The vessel in hand, words from another time drip literal power. Documents of the Reaching, estimated 2nd century, ancient. First enchanter appointed Watchguard of the Reaching to be held in secret. Scribbled in corner. Reaching, before the circle. Someone else in the fade? I want this. Hastily scribbled. Whisper says great hall, hidden above us the whole time. The vessel in hand, words from another time, drip, literal power. Put on bowl. A sword raised to sever connection. Cord cut. A sword lowered to strike through the ground. Bile. The threads placed before a warrior, spear raised, shielded from each side, so whispers are known false. Where is this? It whispered order, but not where. It's in my head. Okay, so that's actually specifically the ritual of these these statues, which I'm about to do. So first is the bowl. There it is.
I shall do it.
Touch the statue. Next is sword raised, which is over here. Sword raised.
It is begun.
Next is sword cut. So the name of this ritual, as we read from the notes, is Watchguard of the Reaching. It does make it sound more sinister than it really is, because after I am going to have to fight something to finish this ritual. And I guess maybe that particular dude did try to fight the thing and perhaps did not survive. But, I don't know. It's not that hard. I'll do it later. Okay. More abominations. What a surprise.
It is begun. As you say.
And another rage demon. Someone must be real mad.
It shall be. Another death.
Oof. Need some healing. Stop pointing fire at me, you jerk.
I try to be merciful. Must be the advantage. We are almost finished.
Oh, also in addition to the tower is this weird sort of flesh. Although what's specifically odd about that to me is that normally that sort of fleshy stuff is what you see around the Darkspawn, and there's no Darkspawn here. This is all spirit happenings. Spirits in the Fade. But I guess, I don't really know. Maybe it has something to do with blood magic. I'm not sure if it's just meant to make us feel uncomfortable with what's going on. Anyway, moving on.
Enemies approaching.
These are possessed Templars.
As you say, we must strike. Quickly, it is begun. Excellent.
Sorry, Templars. Sorry, not sorry. We got a torn page.
As you say. It is begun.
Yeah, I'm fairly certain we're not at the Fade yet. It's actually going to be on the next level up that we have the Fade level.
It shall be done.
Which we're only going to get, having used the condension mod, we're only going to get the good parts of the Fade.
Arise, my pets!
Arise, my pets.
Mistress commands it!
Alright, so we got a bunch of possessed and charmed. No, they're all charmed Templars and a Desire Demon. This may be our first time seeing a Desire Demon in game.
I shall do it.
I wonder if being charmed is different from being possessed. Ugh. Just die, Desire Demon. And yeah, Desire Demons don't wear a whole lot. This game takes desire as meaning only one kind of desire. I will say that later games at least consider that there's other sorts of desire out there other than sexual. Sexual or romantic. I mean, you could interpret that as romantic also, but... still is a little sort of one type of desire. I mean, desire wouldn't have that much power if it was only the one kind.
I shall do it.
In my opinion. But you know, this just made me start thinking about, like, the spirits in the game, the bad, quote-unquote, bad spirits, don't follow, like, the 7 deadly sins. There is pride. There is a pride demon, or a type of demon that is pride. There is rage, which we could call wrath. And there's desire, but desire could be gluttony, it could be lust. It's sort of a mixture of the two. Is this locked? It is locked.
Yes,
okay.
as you like.
Insufficient skill. Again, you hear how Leliana says, "Oh, I'm poor. Sorry, baby. Sorry, I accidentally kicked one of my kitties who was under my chair and I did not realize." Oh, Leliana did the what? Because I haven't given her enough gifts or said enough nice things for her to be friends with me yet. Alright, game is saved, which means something's going to be in this room. Oh, it's these guys. Okay. I really need to try and keep... Okay, before I do this fight, I just want you to see. There are 4... 1, 2, 3... I think there's 3 people in the center of the room. They're tranquil. Their heads are shaved, which is, I guess, how you sort of tell that they're tranquil. And they're dressed like Owain. One of them is a woman on the other side. So they all have sort of like a spirit shield around them or something, as if this guy here, this abomination in the center, sort of has them trapped. But as the fight progresses, I'm pointing this out because this is something that I played this fight a million times and didn't notice until just recently. And that is that as this fight continues, this abomination in the center sort of recruits those tranquil so that they turn into abominations if the fight continues too long. The goal being to try to kill this guy before the fight goes on for too long. And that's what I'm going to try to do. Alright, so I froze him so he cannot convert those guys in the middle, which is a good start. Alright, so already one of them has been changed to a shade. There was a tranquil there, and now he's a shade. So, okay, there's a reason that that's interesting to me, and that is because the tranquil specifically are described as being cut off from the Fade, so that they cannot be possessed by demons ever again in their life. This is not supposed to be possible. The game makes no comment on this, but it seems kind of like a big deal. That's all I'm saying. Alright, we got a second shade. So, I didn't save that guy. Sorry. I'm trying to make this fight go fast, but it's hard. There we go. Okay. I think that might mean that the third one won't turn into a shade, but it's hard to tell. Okay, end of battle. But yeah, it's what we're seeing in this fight is supposed to be impossible, and I don't actually know if this is just a mistake of the programmer, like the designer, I should say, the fight designer, that they didn't realize what they were doing when they were doing it, or if it is supposed to be a hint. But here we go.
Thank you. That was an uncomfortable experience.
Yeah, that's all she got to say, is that it was an uncomfortable experience. Why? Because she's a tranquil. Oh, and we're over our 15 minutes. So next level will have to be on the next video. Bye-bye.